Still have a few of the Field Center left in stock for those of you that wanted to pick up one. And we also have the discount deals, which every day has been getting discounted more and more by 5%. And you'll be able to get this stuff relatively cheap eventually. I'll leave a link down below so you can grab both of yours. Let's pass on over to, oh boy. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I wanted to talk about business side of things. We haven't done that in a long time. Talk about overall impact of Black Friday on the TCG market, little bits and pieces of the community, you know, and state of the game, but not state of the game. First of all, Black Friday was huge, crazy, all across the board. But I saw Gamer's Choice put up foreign cards. It was an amazing sale. Ideal 808 was a little bit overpriced this year. Same thing with Core TCG. Both of them were not the craziest for deals that I saw. Kind of interesting to see the value differences being presented from those sides of the market. But the foreign sale was by far probably one of my favorites. Big three, you can get your standard pre-orders for upcoming sets. I'd look at the Trap Trick stuff, use MCOL40, save on that. We also had Tier 0, What's Good 5 for the next 4 days as well. So many opportunities for, on my side of things. We had the Gem Deck Box pre-order go up, absolute madness. Every single time we do one of these deck boxes, it's crazy to me how much people love them, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. Getting the opportunity to work with Gem on those particular products is actually awesome. Getting to see those projects come to life is also awesome. So a little bit on the TCG side of things, everything. Yu-Gi-Oh's, I guess the moral of the video is Yu-Gi-Oh isn't dead. Even though that the ban list wasn't exactly the most exciting, we just put up the tier list yesterday, and a few people basically were like, well, Robbie, standard, you don't know what you're talking about. And then you've also got the standard, now the Mystic Mine is gone, they really gutted a lot of Rogue. And that's one thing that people need to kind of understand is your Rogue category took some pretty major hits on that particular list. But I think the most interesting part is with all of those changes that came with that list, with that big catastrophic loss of Mystic Mine to, the Rogue category, good news, people are still buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's like one big thing that I always try to emphasize is, when you're looking at core staples getting reprinted in Mavens, for example, and I understand there will be cards in there that you're not going to play at the moment. Even the $28, $29 access code talkers that you've seen up on the reprint block, you're probably looking at that and you're like, I don't need access code right now. Okay. That's not to say that in the future you won't. That's the big thing is, when you look at the opportunities to get these cards at these cheaper prices, and I say this, I sound like a broken record at this point, but it still doesn't click. All right, get them in the off season. You have hand traps that they rotate out. Look at Effect Veiler, look at Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre sucks right now, man. The card's awful. Droll and Lockbird is okay, but even Droll is not at its top peak performance right now. So when I talk about these, Yu-Gi-Oh goes in cycles, people don't seem to understand this. I don't know if the metagame is just a foreign concept to people, or people just suck at seeing patterns. I don't know. I don't have an explanation to you about the logic behind some of those things. All right, and this is the big tie-in to the overall weekend and major sales that I was seeing was people were also, to be fair, the TCG subscriber thing, the 15%. There are a lot more people that are subscribers out there than you think. All right, I got to put this on the table too. Just because you can't spend money, and that's perfectly understandable. I get that. Always focus on yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing. All right, I understand that other people like to worry about other people's business in the world. Nobody cares, all right? I understand that, you know, you want to be nosy, you want to stare into the window of your neighbor's house, which is illegal. Don't do that. You always have people, oh, I'm on the 10th apartment, I can stare down. Oh, I can see what all my neighbors. To stop that, all right? It's going to be the same thing here. All right, who cares if, you know, so and so has the TCG player subscription service? Who cares if they're getting those 15% off? You know, if they're spending enough money to accumulate back positive plus like that, kudos to them. All right, not all things are going to benefit to the same person. I say this all the time, all right? Like, people are like, nope, that's bad. It shouldn't be allowed. It's like, no, let TCG Player do their subscription service. Yeah, it sucks big balls that, you know, the whole general public doesn't get, you know, on singles this year. Maybe they'll learn next year that people are upset about that, but, you know, we had it good for years, all right? eBay bought TCG Player. Not much you can do about giant corporation going waka waka over that. So that's why you saw so many Starlight buyouts over the weekend. Little average duelist can't afford to go, I think today I'm going to buy out every Exodia head on the market. That's not how that works. All right, there will always be big whales. What is it in the video game industry? You have the whales, which are the big spenders, and you have what, the dolphins, which are the mini ones, and then you have the wee little fish in the sea. All right, once again, if you have a friend that's a giga whale, they're spending all this money for these, you know, JPEGs and PNGs to be mad at them, you know, and, you know, give them their, you know, their feels for the day. That's fine. Everybody copes in their own way. Everybody does their own thing. Okay, that's my moralistic point of the day. All of that aside, though, all right, Yu-Gi-Oh's not dying. Ban lists look like crap, all right, but cards are still selling on Black Friday. You also love my mother out there just belching away, not a single care in the world here. You look at the way that the market is going right now, you know, and this is what I was mentioning the other day, and, you know, when we're talking about a tier 0 format and the overall impact on the market doesn't cease up. All right, actually, if anything, more and more people are selling tier cores at the moment because more and more people they're playing the hopscotch potato right now. They're like, I don't want to touch this because this looks like a toxic asset, and I understand that. That's why you've been seeing Paralinos spin on out of control, and you've seen them go down, 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 down into nothing. All right. Once again, if you wanna play the hot potato game, one of our favorite games on this channel, where you're like, I don't think the tier's gonna get hit, Robbie, then go ahead and pick up your tier core now. Hold that bad boy. Hold it in your arms, and if one of those key cards gets blown up on a future list, well, you lost. I played the same game during Necros format. I know. You pick up your core and you hold it in your hands tight, and you don't worry about a single thing that happens to that. But if something happens, you yourself made the decision. So overall, there's that. So I guess a generalized statement over Black Friday and everything that I saw, you know, the pregame sales. Yeah, cards are selling. Things are going great. Higher end assets still continue to, you know, go through the network. There's Master Duel Invitational this weekend, which looks like a lot of fun. I'm actually super excited to kind of see who's going to win that. And then, you know, we have Cyber Monday rolling on up here, and I've been asked if I have any grand plans for the channel for that. Something. Probably. I was very last minute for this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I was very underprepared. Each day has been very, very, very touch and go to get up these particular projects and to get things mailed. It is now 9 o'clock Friday night that I'm filming this video. It'll go up Saturday at 11. I've been up since 5 a.m. working today, so that should give you a little bit of an idea. And I'm barely scratching the surface. So if you want to know what it's like doing trading cards for a living, there you go. It's long hours. You don't get a lot of breaks. You don't get a lot of relaxation time. And plus, I had to get YouTube ready for the next day. So it's fun. I enjoy the grind. It's definitely something for sure. But there's that. I don't really have any other points to really add right now. I think that the way that the market is right now is very, very interesting. I look forward to seeing what more will come for sure, but it is something else right now. So yeah, please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.